Hi everyone, my presentation is on the mysteries of matter. Before I talk about what I've been researching, I'd like to first answer the question, what is matter? The dictionary definition of matter is a substance that occupies space and has mass. Now you guys know that the matter we are made of and live around is made up of protons, neutrons, and electrons. But did you know that this specific form of matter only makes up 5% of all the matter in the universe? You might be asking, if 5% of the universe is normal matter, well then what is the rest of the universe made of? And that is what my scenario is about. There are many other types of matter that scientists have theorized or proven to exist, but for my project we're going to focus on three. The first is dark matter. We really don't know much about this type of matter, and the dark in dark matter actually signifies this. Some scientists even say dark matter is fake and is an illusion created by gravity. The only force dark matter is known to interact with is gravity, but this again proves why dark matter might be an illusion. The next type of matter we're going to talk about is antimatter. Antimatter is basically normal matter, but the protons, neutrons, and electrons are opposite charges. The specific names of these are antiprotons, antineutrons, and positrons. The cool thing about this type of matter is it annihilates on contact with normal matter and releases energy. If 1 kilogram of normal matter came in contact with 1 kilogram of antimatter, the energy released by the annihilation would be 1.7 E17 joules, or 17 with 16 zeros on the end. The good news about this type of matter is that it has successfully been created and observed. My last and final type of matter is negative matter. It is also known as exotic matter and has some pretty cool properties. Negative matter is once again similar to normal matter, but its mass is negative. So if you measure the weight of an apple made of negative matter, it would say its weight is negative 5 ounces. Because the mass of this matter is negative, it repels itself from normal matter and makes it look like anti-gravity is being created. Now the creation of anti-gravity could do so many things, like make energy-free elevators or spaceships that fly to the moon with no fuel. But sadly, the creation of this type of matter is only theoretical. Scientists have not created or seen this matter at all, but they think it could exist in certain parts of the universe. Now we've talked about so many cool things that these types of matter can do, but what would these things actually be useful for? The first creation is an antimatter warp drive. Because a matter and antimatter collision releases a large amount of energy, scientists can harness the energy to travel at extraordinary speeds. Unfortunately, it is very expensive and time-consuming to create antimatter, so we will probably not create warp drives for a while. The second creation are wormholes. Wormholes are gateways that allow for instant travel across the universe, but they are very unstable and cannot be traversed with our current methods. But if negative matter did exist, then its anti-gravity properties could be used to stabilize the wormhole, allowing travel across the universe. The third creation is antimatter weaponry. Since a matter and antimatter collision can blast something at the speed of light, an antimatter bomb could create a very huge explosion that would make a nuclear bomb look like a baby's toy. Well, that's the end of my scenario. I hope you all learned something and have a good evening.